Cheers.
Cheers. Hi everyone, my name is Bart Kyle and this is Carol. Welcome to new Invention Brewery.
Hello everyone.
Cheers. What we have over here is that the West Coast.
Yeah, this is a session IPA, 4.3. It's called High Tide. Yeah, it's quite bitter. You know, it's sessionable IPA.
Nice aroma, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely as well. Look at this yellow color, beautiful, and that's the glass. The new Invention Brewery. Right, Carol. We're both Polish.
Yeah.
What's your story over here? You know, Polish coming to England. You know, most of them. Some of them, you know, they work in different areas, but this is quite unusual for a Pole to start a brewery and to own a brewery in the UK. We right now, we have to say, we're in Bloxwich.
Yeah.
Bloxwich,
right.
West Midlands.
Yeah.
So guys, cheers.
Yeah. So, cheers.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Come closer.
All right. So, yeah, when I came here, I haven't started, you know, brewing right away. I was a home brewer at the time, and I used to work in construction.
Mm-hmm.
I was a forklift driver, and yeah, brewing has always been my passion. And
hold on. So you started as a home brewer before you even opened it. So you like to brew beer. So
yeah, I love to brew beer.
So you started like
I love to drink.
Yeah, obviously, you know, why would you brew a beer? You know, if you don't like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how long did it take you? How long was you a home brewer before you even, you know, started the brewery here?
Yeah, so I was a home brewer when I was still back in Poland. I started brewing when I was at university. You know, I was brewing in a small apartment.
Yeah.
And since the first batch, I always knew it's gonna be. This is what I want to do one day. So you know, when I came here, I started saving up money, and
Nice.
And yeah, I've been brewing a lot.
And we have to say,
decided to take it to the next level.
Yeah, we have to say you have a few. I've did my research. You got a few awards.
Yeah.
6. Am I right? Or is it more than 6?
I don't even remember. It's been so long.
So as a home brewer, you've been a multi award winning
yes,
home brewer.
Because,
so you know the stuff.
I've been quite active as a beer judge.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a BJCP judge.
BJCP certified judge as well. So you know the stuff. So that's I like it. I really like it. This is a professional approach. You know, he knows the stuff. So I'm impressed. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. So cheers then.
Yeah.
I'll just say about beer. Very bitter. Session IPA. Very light drinking, and I love it. Just serious stuff. I'm really impressed.
Good.
So
glad you enjoyed it.
Session IPA to be very drinkable, but you know, bitterness, perfect.
Nice. So yeah, I'm drinking.
What you drinking over here?
I'm drinking like a fruited pale ale. I'm not sure you can see it. The color, you know, it's very red. It's a fruited pale ale. We use raspberry, blackberry, and blackcurrant. You know, and it's,
you use pulp for it.
Yeah, it's like fruit puree.
Okay.
We used 100 kilograms in 500 liter batch, so that's about 200 grams per liter. You know, so it's quite a lot. It's very fruity, quite tart. You know, very good in sunshine. Yeah, refreshing drink. My favorite at the minute.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So then a home brewer, you came into England and you had that in mind. So you already said you want to save some money. You had that plan to open it. It wasn't like let's open a brewery. You know, you had that plan. You know, and then as far as I know, you've started your own brewery officially on the 1st of June 2019. Is that correct?
No, that was when we opened our bar for the first time, our tap room at the brewery. Yeah, 1st June 2019.
So the brewery was before then?
Yes. So we first brew was in April, a couple months before, and we just were brewing a lot, you know, just to build up the stock for the opening. We started very small. We started on a 100 liter kit with 3 fermenters, so it wasn't a lot. So we had to brew a lot, quite often. You know, after work, it was a part-time job.
Okay, so all right. Okay, so it just started like that. So, but you had in mind, to upscale your business.
Yeah.
So
right
you
away.
just started small, and then okay, all right. So and then so so the brewery. What was the official date of opening a brewery, even a part time? What was the date? More or less,
I think of it as 1st June, because that's the first day someone actually tasted our beer in the tap room.
It's the Children's National Day as well.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, Karol, right. So on the 1st June you've opened your tap room, but with a brewery. Because as far as I know, you're doing it alone. There's no one's helping you right now, so it's a lot of stuff you have to do. Did you start alone or?
No, there's someone calling me at the minute. But I started out with another guy. But we split ways after a few months. After opening. So since then I've been doing it on my own.
Yeah, so it's pretty hard, isn't it?
It's a lot of work.
Quite a lot of stuff. So you do all the from the cleaning, fermenting, and cleaning comes very last. Checking the
all the beer
quality.
Yeah. So I'm the brewer. I do all the brewing, packaging, and I make pizzas as well at the time on weekends.
Wow. So you make pizza on site over here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you make pizza and beer, and then you serve a beer, and then you have to.
Yeah. Now we have some taproom stuff for serving beer.
But that's your full time job. You don't have. You have to do it full time now. So what was the beer kit? Obviously, when you started to brew from the very beginning.
So we started with 100-liter 3-vessel brew house and 3 fermenters, and then after a few months we got. Slight upgrade to 400 liters, and it was 3-vessel as well. And then I got a couple plastic fermenters, so we're brewing slightly bigger batches, and we're also brewing. We're still brewing in a 100-liter kit, like small batches, small experimental batches.
Oh that's a good stuff.
And then the lockdown hit.
Yeah,
and,
about lockdown.
Before the lockdown, we never. Bottled our beer, and it just the lockdown pushed us, to do small package, we started with bottles.
Just to survive, because pubs were closed. Pubs was closed, so you had you'd say, did you sell more beers to the pubs, or because of your taproom over here?
No, at the time it was like directly to consumers. We were doing home deliveries.
No, before COVID.
Before, we're selling to other bars as well. Keg beer.
And then you've been forced, to bottle the beer,
yeah? Yeah. We had no other choice, because no one was buying kegs at the time, so we had to start doing small packs. So we decided with bottles as it was easier and cheaper, and the demand was there. It was crazy, and I've been just driving around delivering beer all day, so that was good. And then we saved up some money and we bought our own canning line.
Okay.
And since then we've been doing cans.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask. I don't see a single bottle here. We're gonna go upstairs later on, and we'll show you a tap room and a seating area, quite lovely, very very cozy. And I've seen on the cans over there. So you've got a canning machine as well.
Yeah.
Before we come to that, I need to ask you, because before that lockdown. Did you upgrade to that stuff, or was it still? Still doing
they're quite new. They're quite new. We just got them a few months ago, so it's very fresh equipment, So and it's big upgrade,
So what's the brewery capacity? What can you do now, right?
So I'm not sure you can see it, but these also are 500-liter fermenters, unitanks, and they are like dual-purpose fermenters. So we ferment and then conditioning them at the same time. So we ferment, we dump everything through the kiln, and then we dry hop and carbonate at the same time. So it saves a lot of time, and it's just so much easier. So
what's the capacity?
500 liters.
500 liters. Okay. So we got. Is that?
I have 4 of them. And we have 1 cask tank. We're gonna be brewing cask beer.
Because I can only see. We'll show you later. I can only see kegs over here. So you're gonna be casking your beer.
Cask as well.
What kind of beer is gonna go into casks then?
In a cask. probably similar to what we brew on this, you know, hazy pales, you know.
So it won't be any. You don't think?
I don't think it's gonna be
traditional. Like traditional relay.
I don't think so. We're just gonna do what we do. You know.
Because what we have over here, you know, you got what kind of beers you brew over here?
So we brew a lot of fruity beers. You know, we use a lot of fruit puree. You know, because we brew. I brew what I like. So and that's what I like. So fruity beers.
Nice to hear that, because a lot of people say, you know, open up a brewery. As I'm a home brewer as well. Open up a brewery, and this is when the fun ends. You know, you have to follow Excel, and obviously you need to make a money.
Oh no, you have to do that as well.
Being a small brewery like that, you know, you can, even if you don't sell a beer, you love it. You know.
Yeah.
You can, I don't know.
If I don't sell a beer, I can always drink it myself.
Exactly. Might be quite a lot of, you know.
Quite a lot, you know.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I have time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Your beers. Do you think about barrel aging on this kind of going into porters?
Yeah,
or
I do think about it, but at the minute, you know, short on space.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be soon moving the brewing to the unit next doors, you know, so we have more space. So definitely get a couple barrels, you know, for some long-term aging, you know.
Yeah,
so that's
nice to hear that. Yeah, oh bloody hell, I can't wait, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers, nice one.
This is really nice beer.
I'm gonna need the top up in a minute.
Very bitter. Love the bitterness because it's not the, you know, it's there where it's supposed to be. It's pleasant. Yeah, it doesn't get stuck anywhere in there. Very drinkable. Right, so we're gonna do a small brewery tour.
Cool. Yeah.
So we show you around, and where should we start? Would you say maybe from
let's start with the
mashing, maybe?
Yeah,
mashing kit.
Let's do.
Okay. I'll move the camera. Right. So let's start from the beginning. Mashing.
This one. That's the mash tun. All right. So it's quite a big one for our kit, you know, but that allows us to make stronger gravity beers, you know, like double IPAs or strong stouts. So it's got a manhole as well. It's nice. It's easy to dig out the mash after, you know. So it's a very new addition to my brewery, you know. So very happy with it. And then here we have a kettle where I boil the wort, you know.
How is it? Is it gas powered or is
it's electric. It's electric, but it's converted milk tank, and it's about 500. Yeah, I can get about 550 liters out of it, you know. So it's not that big, but we're gonna be upgrading it. You know, I'm getting a proper 10 hectoliters kettle of Brixton Brewery, you know. So looking forward to it. That's going to be a good upgrade, and combined with the big mash tun, we'll be able to brew 1,000-liter batches, you know, so that's a lot of beer, you know, but looking forward to it.
Did you buy it like that, converted, or did you do?
No, I did it myself.
You did it yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, because we've made a lot of equipment ourselves, you know, so.
Well done. Obviously, you do it yourself. You know what you've done.
Yeah.
But also, you know, being a small brewery, you know, every penny counts.
Exactly.
So if you can save over here, you can invest on something else. But right, so that's for boiling. We're boiling wort over here, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a kettle and a whirlpool.
That's the kettle. Yeah. I'm behind the camera now. I'm a cameraman, and we are now in the process of chilling the wort. Yes.
Yes. So from the kettle, it goes for the plate chiller, and gets oxygenated along the way, and then it goes inside. Yeah, it goes inside one of the fermenters. So that's the last step in the brewing process.
How do you do it? You do the transfer. Obviously, you use those red pipes over here. You can see,
that's the transfer.
And then you connect it to the.
And then it goes through the racking board, and it just goes up, and then fills it right to bring. And the last step is actually adding the yeast after it's nice and cool.
Okay, yeah, and then that's the four fermenters we were talking about earlier.
So that's 4 unit tanks, and then I'm not sure you can see here. That's
I'll come closer, yeah.
yeah, that's opened up fermenter for our cask, which we're gonna start brewing in the next couple weeks. So,
Lovely.
looking forward to it.
And then, so casks are going to be, that's for casks, and we have some kegs over here. So obviously behind you. So you do, that goes to the pubs. You send any kegs any further than what's your area? You do local only, or do you send them somewhere else? Let's say London or across England, UK?
Well, mostly we sell locally, to local pubs and bars, and we sell at our tap room as well upstairs. And I sell through Brewery trade. This is a chiller for that's a glycol chiller for the uni tanks. And here's our
the word chiller was there on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is a glycol chiller, which is a converted remote chiller. It just goes on a loop, and through all the fermenters, and I have some solenoid valves, and they just kick in when needed. And here's our temperature control. I have two beers actually. I'm actually cold crashing them.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be carbonating.
I can see from a distance that you got three. This is the heart of the brewery, isn't it? All the times. This is where the magic happens.
Yes, exactly. Magic.
I was gonna ask you that kit. Obviously, it's not. You didn't make it, did you?
No. I wish I could make something like this though.
Yeah, so that's. Would you say this is the biggest investment in your brewery? Because I know.
Yeah. So we've invested a lot due to demand. We've been selling a lot of bottled and canned beers last year, and we got those tanks from China, and they're great. They're great, good craftsmanship. So big upgrade to the brewery, and for me, makes it easier to brew.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything in one tank. So it's much easier.
Right. So, what kind of hops do you use for your beers? What's the most popular?
All of them. We love like American hops. Not modern American hops like Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, Amarillo. That's what we use the most, I suppose. And then we have used all varieties. Like Australia, New Zealand. We recently brewed a New Zealand pale ale as well, so we use Rakow.
Do you buy them over here in England, or? So they're vastly available over here.
Obviously, some of them you need to contract, for so many kilograms per year, Some of them are easier to get, I suppose. Yeah.
So if you contract them, obviously you'll get a better price, isn't it? If you're buying a single, let's say, single batch, pack of hops, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so some of them you can't get unless you contract them. So
How about? I was going to ask you about malts, but most obviously malts are high quality in England, isn't it? That's not a problem to get.
I use a couple of different ones. I've been trying. Simpson's malt recently, the Golden Promise, for New England IPAs, and it's been alright. It's been quite good. But we usually use Crisp, and those two. So I just we use them interchangeably. So
Right, magic wouldn't happen without yeast.
No.
Right. Why do you buy yeast, or do you use your own one, or?
So mostly we use dry yeast, but we have a couple of liquid strains going as well. We have a London Ale 3, and I just keep repitching it into the next batch, and then we have London Fog as well. It's there are similar strains, but they're a little bit different. So and that's what we usually brew. We brew a lot of like hoppy, New England pales and IPAs. So those two strains really work great for us.
Okay, so after we've fermented the beer now, it's almost ready. It is ready. Do you carbonate them in, because this is obviously closed fermentation, so you don't have open tanks here, yes?
Yeah. So closed. They hold pressure. We carbonate inside them as well. We have a carbonation port in there, and I try to get as much CO2 from the fermentation as possible, and then I just top it up through the carb stone.
If you need it. To the level you're happy with. Okay. I didn't see any bottles of yours over here. You have only cans.
Yeah.
Do you send them somewhere to the company, to canning company, or do you do can yourself? Or
we can it ourselves.
You can it yourself?
Yeah, well, like a
small. There's the unit over there. We're outside, we're training over here. There's the unit, New Invention Brewery, and obviously Carol said he's running out of space.
Yeah.
And so this is why.
Here's where's the new brewery gonna be.
And that's the. And what's gonna happen with the old unit there?
Oh, it's gonna be bar. It's gonna be a bar and a tap room, and this is just gonna be a brewing part. Just fast, thank you. Yeah. So this is gonna be a brewery. We're gonna move all the tanks and all the shiny stuff you've seen over there. It's gonna be here. So yeah, there it is. And
this is the star behind you. Yeah, that's the canning machine. I was asking about.
Yeah, so that's the canning line. So we do about 200 cans per hour. It's it's a good starting machine. So basically how it works, I put 4 empty cans on there, and then it rises up, and then I move them. Those four cans are being purged, and then 4 are being filled at the same time. So it just drops down. And then when it's filled, it rises up, and I push it.
So is it all motorized?
Yeah. Okay. It's all automatic. Just press on the button.
Obviously it's off now, so
just press on the button. Then I take them and use the seamer to seam them, and that's it. We have cans. I label them as well.
So you label them behind, or you use a machine, or?
Yeah, I have a machine.
You have a machine for that as well.
Yeah.
Labels, they're quite nice because maybe we're gonna show a logo later on, but logo is very modern.
Yeah.
So you wanted to, just describe yourself as a modern brewery, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not that you don't want to be,
No, because that's how we brew. Modern beers, modern fruity, hazy pales. That kind of stuff.
Do you, your labels, we're going to show them later when you go upstairs to the tap room. We show a whole range of beers over here, but do you design yourself?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. So you do everything?
Yeah. One man band.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I do everything myself, so our labels, I design them as well.
So this is
you can probably tell.
Yeah, so that's obviously, that room over here, this is going to be your new brewery, yes?
Yeah.
Right,
So we're gonna have a cold room over there, that bit. The brew kit is gonna be in that corner, tanks along the wall, more tanks in the middle, and there's gonna be a mezzanine floor, so for like extra storage.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Let me no, I see something behind you because you said about cans. I know that there is a pallet of cans, but you got mini cakes as well over here.
Yeah,
that's the cans, yeah.
We have full pallet of cans. Just came last week. We have full pallets of mini cakes. We do them as well. Yeah, it's storage at the minute, so we have like bits of old kit, a lot of cardboard, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And that's old kit behind you. That's sorry, I'm asking out. I'm just
No. Old kit has been sold to someone else. So some other brewery is gonna be brewing on it.
Okay.
We're gonna start a journey with it. So yeah.
So now you got malt storage here. You got some cakes as well. What's that? I'm just curious about that machine. That long steel chamber over there.
That's a hop rocket.
Is it? Yeah.
That's a hop rocket, yeah.
So that's waiting to be used.
We haven't used it yet. It's definitely on my to-do list. Just get it working.
Okay, lovely. Right, guys. We should go upstairs to the tap room.
Let's have some beers then.
Yes, exactly. Let's go. Welcome to the welcome upstairs, actually, to the tap room.
Yeah.
So that's the tap room. I'll show you around in a minute.
Yeah.
Here we have taps.
We have 12 taps. Yeah.
So 12 taps, but they're not all yours.
No.
Also guest
we do have some guest beers. Yeah. We try to push some local ones as well.
But we're most interested in your beers then. So what's on tap here then?
Yes. We have a tropical smoothie with pineapple, papaya, and mango. And that one is by far the most popular one. And then we have the one I was drinking before, the raspberry, blackberry, blackcurrant one. We have a couple pale ales, vanilla milkshake, and Belgian pale ale.
Right, lovely.
So, and then we have a few cans in here.
That's the can range.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned before, I need to show a logo. That's the logo here. New Invention Brewery. Cans, you got cans are black. They're quite nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. So cans are painted black, and obviously you design your stickers as well, and then you stick them as well.
Yep.
Yourself.
So why don't we try one?
All right.
So,
let's go. So
here I've got peach and apricot pale ale.
And what's next here?
That's low frequency. That's our like kind of core range pale ale. Now we keep brewing it from time to time.
And the next one is we got Focal Point. Is that your core one as well?
No.
Something new, yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right.
I would say core range pretty much is going to be low frequency in the mango one.
Okay, so the mango
milkshake. It's been crazy popular, you know, it's always going down well.
On your marks, yeah?
Yeah.
Mango milkshake. And the last one here is the Direction of Motion.
Yeah. It's
Hazy IPA.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a good range.
Sounds nice.
Styles, you know.
And this is, you've just opened it when we're gonna have, and it's called, this beer is called Peach and Apricot Pale Ale. I like your, you do it yourself, but you have some like a, don't know, graphics degree or something, or they look really nice, and I'd say professional. I like. Whoa, peach in here. Peach and I'd say apricot. Is it apricot? Was it on apricot as well? Yeah, really nice one. What an aroma. Listen guys, to try something like that, you have to come here. We're in Blockswitch right now. We're gonna start a live stream in a minute, but that's gonna be, you can say it on the Enigma Shed Brewery channel. But thank you for watching. I was gonna say it's been a pleasure here.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you, man.
Pop in upstairs. It's a lovely tap room. You're gonna see it. I'll show you around in a minute.
Yeah.
And then Carol makes a lovely pizza, so you don't have to go, somewhere else. You can eat over here and enjoy it.
So we open Friday, Saturdays, and Sunday at the minute. You know, Friday 5:10, Saturday 2 till 10, and on Sunday 2 till 7. You know, and serving pizzas all weekend long, and good beer, of course.
Lovely. So, and you got so guest beers. We said if you want to try some
we have a
wider variety of beers.
Fridge full of our and some guest beers as well.
Yeah, lovely.